Hello, Mission. It's the Tin Man here. You know, a lot of people claim that a lot of my understandings and such are wrong, and that's fine. But here goes another one, so just bear with me. I'm going to take off one of my shoes to give you a little bit of a height reference. Throw that down there by that. You see how low that is to the ground, that cut off? By a beaver? Yeah, by a beaver. Yeah. Okay, and you see this little carving right here? Which resembles very well those notched out branches that were in one of my very early videos. I think I call it something like a fail by the Sasquatch, and I go on to showing this very unique tree. Quite different tree. I was quite excited about it, but that was very early in my stages also, my research. Anyway, so it's got some notch outs like that. So take a look at that, people, and let's start coming up with some new understandings. Anyway, so that tree is right here. It goes up there. Looks pretty well like it's wedged. A couple things over there. I haven't checked too much, but just to give you more, here's one that must have been being worked, and then workers came in here and cut it down. That's the same with this one right here. So if people want to start saying that's all beaver and stuff, I understand what you're saying. But it's not all signs of beaver. Once again, we're very low to the ground here. Beaver don't generally do that. I don't ever see them working that close to the ground. Anyway, so this is where you're at right here. And people who know Sasquatch, know Bigfoot I should say, are going to know that they would enjoy a place like this for some kind of recreation minimally. I'm not saying they necessarily live here, but they obviously pass through here. So, I thought I'd just show you guys where we are. Back there's a big prison. Over there, you know, half a mile on the other side of all those buildings, or maybe some of those buildings are included. Actually, there's another kind of open door policy prison. There's our college. This is like a trade college. This is our city hall, the back of it. I just thought I would take, I remembered they had a bear cage up in the front there where they were catching bear. Okay, so let's imagine this, once this tree here is fallen, that this was beaver doing this work right here. Look at all these little notches even. If that's what they would be. Yeah, they feel like notches. Like a beaver wouldn't do it like this, you guys. He would have been working it on top more and stuff. He wouldn't be, not that he doesn't mind coming under like that and stuff. You know, am I a little bit wrong? You know, there's too many other answers, you guys. There's too many other answers. That's the problem. So we do need to get real educated beaver specialists. Such like that. I'm doing all my figuring and such, but, you know, that's just me. And what people are seeing here, you're seeing a lot of bridges and stuff, a lot of easy ways to get to different spots and to run around and have fun. And, you know, this place doesn't always have this much water. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace out from the Tin Man. Sure I should get this in the picture right there. Take a couple of snapshots. Peace out.